Villa Maria College is experiencing something unique on its campus, unique for many other colleges in this region and across the country. They're experiencing growth. They're drawing more new students and seeing more students return each year.
And that remains true for this new school year. Right now, we are joined by Villa Maria's president, Dr. Matthew Giordano. It is so great to have you here. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited to be here.
So some big news at the start of a new school year. How are you feeling?
Really good right now. It's, as you know, higher education is going through a lot of changes, and particularly when it comes to enrollment, there are a lot of challenges. So for us to be having the results that we are right now is incredibly gratifying. Last year we had our largest incoming class in over 25 years, and this year we beat it pretty significantly. So we're still going back into the records to see how long it's been, but we think about 35 to 40 years since we had a class this large. So we're just ecstatic.
What do you think it is, Matt? Because you and I have talked, and you saw some B-roll in there of the story that we did about this around this time last year. We were talking about the successes of it. Did you or I even think, maybe you did, and maybe that's what's so successful, did you think back then that you would have another repeat, and even more than a repeat, better than what you did last year?
Well, I would say a few years ago, coming out of COVID, we were really uncertain what enrollment was going to look like, but about 2 years ago, we really started to see an uptick in interest among sophomores, juniors, and seniors, and a lot of new applications that we were receiving. So we had a sense last year that this year was going to be even better. And for it to come to reality, to really actualize that growth, again, just really rewarding, not just for me, obviously, but for all the people I work with who work exceptionally hard to make this happen.
It's especially a big deal, too, when you think about other universities around the country who are seeing declines in enrollment. So when you see all these new students come in, of course, you're saying you were almost preparing for that. What do you do with that growth? How do you make sure you have all the resources for all the new students?
Yeah, that's a great question, and I think this year our staff is beginning to feel it a little bit. And again, they're just incredible people who work extremely hard. Particularly, I have to include this year with the FAFSA issues that all the colleges were facing. So our financial aid team just gets a special shout out for all the work that they did. But I think to your question, every class is different. Every year, I know you were just talking about mental health issues with young people, and we're seeing an uptick in that as well on the college campus. And, we have some areas where we really feel like now with more students on campus, we are definitely going to have to provide more resources. We already do an exceptional job, I think, of providing lots of support and removing barriers for our students. We really take educational equity very seriously, so improving access and, again, removing those barriers and providing the supports they need to be successful. But we're probably going to have to do even more of that.
And we heard from students as we've been telling this story over the past couple of years, in addition to hearing, of course, from Matt, but hearing from those students, it is those resources that you guys provide, be it, an extra study period or someone who can help them study or someone to guide them, a counselor to guide them. Those resources are critical for those students. But I think we also have talked about the variety and diversity of classes and majors and studies that you guys offer. That seems to be really unique because you are meeting the need of what these students want.
Yeah, thanks. We have a very particular niche. We have a real strength in creative fields, so things like animation and game design and music production, and we're really, part of our vision is to be the hub of the creative economy here in Western New York. And I think those are areas, majors that really appeal to young people, and so that's definitely part of the reason why we're seeing the growth that we are.
Before we let you go, let's talk more about that vision. What is your hope for this school year?
For this school year, well, we have a lot going on campus. We have major construction projects happening. So back to your question about having more students on campus, what do we do? The big one is that we are renovating our former library into the Scott Beeler Center for Academic Excellence, which is just going to be a state-of-the-art facility for our students to go and get the support services that they need. And, otherwise for this year, I think it's just, we've got a lot of really exciting ideas. There's more to come. We haven't tapped out on all the things we're doing to create growth, and you're going to hear more and more about those initiatives that are coming up.
One final, if we have some seniors out there who just started their senior year, or maybe they're starting in the next couple of days, what should they be thinking about in terms of their post-secondary education, and how can they get to Villa?
Well, you and I each have a senior who
That's true.
is going through this right now.
We do.
You know, I think, first of all, I would just say there's so many options, and it boils down to fit. I think there's so much pressure on young people to have it all figured out and to have to apply to the most selective colleges out there. But it really boils down to fit, where you're going to be the most comfortable, what colleges have the programs that you like, but also, again, those support services, what kind of size you want. And that's, again, why I think we've done well, because students have come and they felt like this is the right fit for me. If they want to learn more about Villa, they can go to our website, villa.edu, give us a call, and we would love to have you on campus and show them around.
Wonderful. Some great advice. Dr. Matthew Giordano, thank you so much for taking the time this afternoon.
Thank you. I appreciate it.